And just like that, welcome back everybody to Crypto After Dark. Carolina Keith, Professor Keith, regular Keith, Keith the Simp, I hate Keith. Welcome to the program. As us old people say, we don't say to the show. I remember my grandpa used to say that. He didn't say, I'm going to sit down and watch my TV show. He said, I'm going to sit down and watch my program. I'll never forget that shit. That made me laugh every time. So, welcome everybody. Let's get on into it. There's a little retro throwback for you of Keith's old childhood. So, got some cool stuff to discuss tonight. I want to go over a little bit of the dollar index, what we can expect going into tomorrow, the things we saw today happening, the wonkiness of the market, right? We're going to look at some detailed imagery here on some different charts and kind of get really, really tight with our judgment here and see what's going to happen. We've already talked about what we've seen on the macro, on the wide time frames, on the high time frames. I fully expect some of those things to play out. Now, we'll see that for sure coming in. Now, I don't like to be predictive and make guesses and stuff, but it looks like we're going to have bad news for the dollar tomorrow, which would be something along the, well, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. First, if you haven't done so, go hit like. They're free. $3 here at the old Crypto After Dark for likes. They cost nothing. The more likes we get, the higher up the algorithm YouTube bumps us in the stray of things. The more people come watch, more people come hang out. I got my baseball hat on tonight because I can't stand the Phillies. I'm a Braves fan. But I don't want to wear a Braves hat because we lost. And that would be a chump move. And I can't wear a Panthers hat because we consistently lose every week. I could wear a Tar Heels hat, but then that's just showboating, isn't it? So, anyway, let's say hey to everyone real quick. All right, who we got? What's up, Jeremy? Says first. Good to see you, cuzzo. Crusader says, hi, Dr. Keith. Hope you have a great week. Not a real doctor, not a financial advisor either. Just a joke. Adam Man, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Crypto Ricardo. Frank, what's up, brother? AG, what's up? Shorty Guzman. C. Pulse says, we'll have to miss this one, but just wanted to say keep up the good work and keep helping us turn into the Thief Avenue of crypto, bro. Thieves Avenue. Let's go. Pepper, what's up, Pep? I ain't seen you in a minute. Good to see you, brother. Manolo Guzman, big text. What's up, my guy? He says, howdy, Keith. Smash that like button. It's free. Get in the Discord. It's not whack. You're damn right it's not whack. We're building something bigger, folks. We're building something bigger. We don't shield projects. We don't do NFT projects. We don't shield anything. It's strictly charts all the time. Charts, charts, charts. Now, we also do DeFi stuff. We also do node stuff if you're into that kind of thing. We got a sports section, a whiskey section, all kind of stuff. We'll get into that in a minute too. Scott Holman, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Nanu, what's up? Good to see you. Ron McDonald, what's up? Educated Dummy, Mad Money starts right now. Oh, wait. That's pretty good. Ariel, what's up? Good to see you. Jeremy Monroe, not even drunk yet. Good to see you, brother. Educated Dummy, what's up? I said hey to him already. Juan Pablo, what's up? Good to see you, dude. Go Sky. Hey, my guy. Nate S. What's up, friend? Singapore K, Night Keith, good luck and performance on a night stream. Well, thank you, brother. That's awesome. JD Crypto, what's up? Kelly Slade. Well, hello to the ladies. Good to see you, Kelly Slade. From Canada, but a diehard Boston Bruins fan. If you need to see a team to follow, I'm never, ever going to follow a Boston franchise, brother. Sorry, your Patriots ruined that for everybody. Sorry. All right, so into the dollar index. So, what is the importance of the dollar index? Why do I bring it up? Well, the reason it's important is what we've seen in the last several weeks, months, is a correlation between the dollar index and the opposite things happening to the markets. Essentially, if the dollar is strong, then it becomes incentivized to hold those dollars and to store those dollars in government bonds, treasury bonds, T-bills, anything like that. And the reason that is because it's a safer bet. And believe you me, people of wealth like to maintain their wealth. So when you're given the question, would you like to hold a stable coin that may not be around? And in case you don't understand that, go look up Terra Luna. All right. Could I give you the choice of holding a stable coin and making APY and maybe it won't be there? Or could I give you the other option? What is the other option? The other option is I'll give you a 1-year treasury note that pays 6% a year or 5% a year or 4% a year. So you're telling me I can take $100,000 and I can put it in there and I can come out with $4,000 for free, and then you'll give him $100,000 back? And the answer is yes. So if I put $1 million in there, then I could get $40,000 back for free. And the answer is yes. And then I get my $1 million back too. But which one would I rather do, especially during a bear market? Okay, so think of that whenever you think about the dollar increasing in value. And why do I say the US dollar, not other dollars, not other currencies? Well, because the dollar still runs the world. It took at a culmination of countries and a culmination of European countries to start to defeat the dollar. And it still isn't fully succeeded. Now, once that happened, that created an impulse in GBP and raised the Great British Pound up. However, right now, dollar's way up. Now, according to this chart that we got right here, it shows us that while we are in an uptrend, we are in an uptrend overall. Lately, we've started a pullback. We pulled back and created a downward channel here inside of a triangle. You can see that triangle there, and I'll draw the channel out here for you now so you can see it as well, in case you were wondering. Right here is a channel. And it's not got to be perfect. That's not the point. I'm not drawing this for perfection's sake. Drawing it just to show you the channel that's kind of falling downward here. That channel will likely to continue to play out. It did bounce off the midline of that channel, but it failed that white line right there, which was the resistance line. What do I mean by resistance line? Well, let's go a little deeper and I'll show you. Go down to 4 hour. And I don't usually go down to low time frames, especially on live streams like this, because when I do go down on low time frames, then all of you think you need to go down on low time frames. It's not really necessary. But for the sake of the argument, I'm going to show you anyway. As you see this 4 hour chart here that I got pulled up, the candles continuously tried to break through this line, finally did. And when it did, it ran down to the bottom here. We didn't know that was the bottom of the channel yet. Well, as it progressed, jumped back over the white line, looked as if the dollar was going to continue going. It did not. And since then, it's formed a bit of a diagonal resistance line, aka a trend line. All right. And that little miniature downtrend is still holding on right now. In fact, if you look, it faded back over, kind of test the line, and then failed the line again cleanly. Back down, and now it's tested the line twice more in the last couple days here, from yesterday into today. And right now it's November 1st. It's 11:08 p.m. So from yesterday to today, it's tested the line a few times. Hasn't quite gotten through it yet. What are the odds it does or doesn't? Well, this is tough. But right now it appears as though it's struggle busting it. In fact, it's stuck right in a very important position under that white line, but over this midline of the channel. So which way is it going to go? This is the tricky part, right? This is where Fibonacci retracement and other stuff come in. So I'm going to start using that now. You don't have to use this. If you're wondering how to use this, well, we have instructional videos right here. We have a whole section of instructional videos for everyone to watch. Where are these instructional videos located? They're located on our YouTube channel. Okay. Right here. I'm sorry. It's located on our website. Right here is our website, everybody. I simplified this website super, super easy. All right. Right here's our launch pass. Gets you full access to our Discord. Right here's our Discord. You just click on it. Takes you right to our Discord, which is over here on the other screen. I have 3 screens in here. You guys can't see that. But once you get in here, you verify. You have to verify now. Why? Because people are awful and they keep bot raiding us, right? So we keep getting bot raided, which, by the way, I've had to block some people. If you've gotten blocked by me and you're not a bot, I'm sorry. All right. I'm getting bot raided left and right. So bear with me. That sucks. And I know, I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. So anyway, jump over in our Discord. We got tons of different things here. If you look at educational material, instructional videos, multiple channels to chat in, multiple chart channels, multiple crypto channels, DeFi channels, custom indicator script channels, which I just made a video just yesterday on custom indicators, how to load them up. And right here they all are. Custom indicators section, all coded and put in here by our members. You guys should be so lucky to jump in there and get some, right? Why not? They're free. Let me erase some of this stuff here. We keep Twitter up and they'll keep the website up. So anyway, jump over there, have a look, right? So I'm going to pull up some Fibonacci retracement now, and I'm going to start by zooming out a bit here. and I'm going to grab this recent downtrend right here. Now, this recent downtrend right here was a pretty quick little gnarly downtrend on a small time frame. Now, on a bigger time frame, this was only 2 candles on a daily, right? But I want to show you a trend within a trend, so that's what I'm going to do. When you have a downtrend like this, it eventually will fail. When the downtrend fails, it will retrace its steps to back which it came. That's what Fibonacci retracement helps us see, the levels where it's going to go. So let's pull a fib and see. Since this is a downtrend, we start at the top and pull down. All right. And if we do so, we see that we have stopped dead ass on the 50 Fibonacci retracement line. Why is this important? Well, the 50 Fibonacci retracement line is kind of a continuation fib. All right. What tends to happen is that when you hit this fib, if it doesn't break over it, especially when you're in a downtrend like this, if it doesn't break over it, it's going to continue to fail farther. Now, that very well may happen, especially tomorrow around 2 p.m. Eastern time, because the federal meeting minutes come out and there's going to be a rate hike of some kind tomorrow. Now, here's the part that I don't like, the speculation. I don't like speculating. However, we're here, right? Let's fucking speculate for a moment. So, some will say a 75-point hike is going to happen. That's what is expected. Others will tell you that other countries have only done a 0.5% hike or 50 basis points. That would be bullish because that would mean they're slowing down, right? That'd be bullish for other markets. That'd be bullish for other markets like crypto, equities, forex, etc. What's bad for the dollar is when that happens. When that happens and they think, oh gosh, equities are going to go up. Well, now it's no longer beneficial to have your money in bonds. It's more beneficial to have your money in equities. So you'd rather not buy bonds. You'd rather buy more volatile assets that can make you more money. This is why this stuff's important, okay? We like to think we're out in front of this by looking at charts. That's why we do charts and we don't worry about that stuff. We just simply play the ball as it lies. Say that all the time. Anyway, we haven't broken this fib. Interestingly enough, typically the dollar hits the 618 level a lot. That's actually above that white line right there. All right. That's this range up here. Now, clearly we're not there yet. It would need to break and get above that level for me to be excited. It hasn't done so yet. May it shoot through that level? It may. But let's see if there's anything else that can kind of give us an indication that that may or may not happen. How about some moving averages? Aha. We pull moving averages up and we see that we have a 100 moving average and a 200 moving average cross right here. Not grand. Okay. Price in actuality has just retraced toward that crossing and not really done much else. Now it is sitting on top of the 50 moving average right here and on top of the 21 EMA, but it's failed the 80 EMA. It has not broke back over the 200 moving average right here, and it's nowhere near the 100 moving average. This kind of looks bearish to me. Now, it may come up here anywhere in this area and kind of tag one of these moving averages and then fail more. That feels short-term bullish, but we really need to see these moving averages break north before anything fancy happens here, okay? Fair enough. Let's move on to something else. That was moving averages. How about pivot points? Okay. Now, we've come off the pivot down here on the 30th, and we've created new ones and got up to the 50 fib, but haven't got to R1, which is kind of near the 618 fib. So I'll expand this zone of this box down here, and I'll shorten it up a little bit here. And now this is kind of my target here for a uh-oh level. All right. Hasn't even gotten to there yet. Could it? Yeah, I think it could, but it hasn't done it yet. Okay. So one step at a time. Hold on a second. There we go. So once I see it hit this level, this will excite me a little more, but it hasn't done that yet. In fact, I wanted to pass this level and I want to break that pennant and go north. Now, why do I want that? Well, there's a good argument going on right now amongst crypto Twitter and influencers that the bottom is or isn't in. Now, I don't really care one way or the other. If it is in, that's great because that means the prices are going to go up. If you guys are in the Discord and you guys are unlimited members, then you know I've already bought and sold several assets. Where have you been? In fact, if you come over to our Discord right now and use our Launchpass link, you get 2 free months 2 free months, the entire month of November, the entire month of December, free. All you do is click on 786unlimited.com right there, 786unlimited.com, hit the launch pass link. It'll redirect you to Discord. You verify, you're good to go. You're in it like Flint. No big deal. It's free. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? It's free. Once we cross this level and break up, then we'd know what was going on. This sideways stuff kills me. And the reason it kills me is it leaves people in limbo. They think the bottom's in, so they start throwing money in. Now, I want to give you a couple scenarios here. For a moment, let's think the bottom is in. Okay? Let's think for a moment that the bottom is in. Retail, which is all those people on crypto Twitter, are going to start buying and buying. All right? It's awesome. In thought, in theory, if they're all buying, well, the price should go way up. Look at the price. Is it going way up? No. Just kind of sitting there, right? So where's all the money? It's almost as if not a lot's happening. And although it's a lot of hype, not a lot of money has come in. That either means people don't have the money or they've already bought and never sold. So they have to find new money. And new money only comes in when it's time. So, does it look like it's time? This is my thought process here, right? Have you seen new money come in? If the answer is no, there you go. Now, if you're smart enough to know that 90% of this is bots, and it's not even people anyway, then you understand that you really need big money to come in. Do you really think big money is going to take a chance on buying the absolute flat bottom? No. No. They'll buy some confirmation because that's what wealthy people do. They make confirmations before they buy and sell. Why? Because it's smarter for them to do that. That's why. You think they got rich by being stupid or lucky? No. They're smart. They're smarter than you usually. So instead of trying to outsmart them, work with them. Real quick, let's answer some questions. What's up, Crazy? What's up, Loose Jr.? Let's see. Nate Lambo, what's up, dude? Good to see you. What's up, Corey? Doing pretty good. What's up, Nick? Benjamin, what's up? Good to see you. Frank, what's up, brother? Bot spammers suck 100%, dude. I got stopped out from FTM today. It looks right at the bottom of the wick. Oh, I see. I got you. Yeah, Scott Holman says hit like. Y'all go hit like, man. They're free. They don't cost nothing here. Free education. All you gotta do is hit like button. Let's see. Let's see. Frank says 90+%. Absolutely. Talking about the bots. Ramana says, can you look at render? I'm up 130% ROE with futures right now. Curious to see what your thoughts are and how much higher it would go. Yeah, hang on a minute. Let me look at that. All right. So a general lesson that I tell everyone, to kind of help people remove emotions. If you have to ask, should you take profit? You should have already taken profit. If you have to ask, should I sell this? You should have already sold. If you have to ask, man, should I buy this? You probably should have already bought. All right? Because that's just your mind trying to develop a thought pattern that confirms for you. Now, we have a Discord to do that. Send a chart over and ask. I'm going to look at it too, but finish my thought on Bitcoin. We go back to the daily here and look, and we pull the fib on Bitcoin. I'll start at the top, and I'll work my way down. All right, there's the bottom. Take these pivots off for a second. Nice and clean for you. You'll see that this looks different than the dollar, doesn't it? It's actually gotten over the 50 fib and is sitting right on top of it. Very nice. Very nice. So if that's the case, is this more bullish? Short term, yes. As a matter of fact, it is. It looks bad right now because it came up and hit the 618 and it started to fade back, but it's holding this zone right here, this zone of price between 618 and 50. All right. If it can continue to hold this zone, which it looks like it wants to do, then we can continue moving up. I like to hedge my bets. If I see something going down, I may take profits and then rebuy. If I see something going up, I may take profits and then wait. I may keep it in there. That's being safe. I try to be safe with what I'm doing. All right. People ask me about taxes all the time, by the way. You're going to pay taxes now or later. Whatever. Whatever. But what about when you pay taxes on gains, Keith? Yes, whatever. Now, later, in between, you're going to pay taxes. Quit thinking about money that you don't have yet. That's the best way to put it. You haven't made anything yet. How are you talking about paying taxes on it? Think about it. All right, so we're over the 8 EMA. We're over the 21 EMA. We're over the 50 MA moving average. We're stuck under the 100. Now look how high up this 200 moving average is. It's way the hell up here. All right. We've seen several other assets run to the 200 moving average or break it. XRP is over the 200-day moving average. Matic, Quant, Reef, multiple others, all over the 200-day moving average. Can this one do the same? Can it just get to the 200-day moving average? Well, we have other indicators to help us out with that. If this were to break out and run north and go all the way up here to Sniper's Alley at 22,214 or 22,250, if it were to do that, this becomes a stopping point. Why? Because this moving average is bearing down, and it's slowly going to matriculate its way down step by step by step every day, a little bit farther, a little bit farther. We can actually use an indicator for that. We have one called moving average extensions. China Matt hooked us up with this one. How does it work? Well, it just extends the moving averages and kind of gives you a whereabouts of where they'll be in the future. If the price action continues to go up, you'll see this line come down a little bit, and you'll see the price move up, and it kind of gives you an intersection of where price may go. Now, if we move way up, you're going to see this yellow one turn a little sharper, right? And you'll see this blue one kind of turn up instead of go down, one step at a time. But you can see it slowly, ever so slowly, by, let's see, November 11th, it would be right in the middle of this red box. November 17th, it would be near the bottom of the red box. That's a long ways out, isn't it? Right? So understand that it may take a bit. And if it does run up here and hit it, great. We're at take profit levels right now. What do I mean by take profit levels? What I mean is that level of 1272 is a take profit line on this Fibonacci set right here. All right. If it can run up here and hit this, I expect all other assets to go up with it. Does that mean they will? No. In fact, some assets look really bad. And I'll give you an example. Let me look at Render first. All right, Render's hitting the 200 moving average. We go through some indicators here. RSI is super maxed out. Stochastic RSI is super maxed out. You're hitting the 236 fib without testing it. There's a high probability that Render pulls back to an unspecified level at this point. You've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days out of the last 7 green. When's the last time that happened? When's the last time that happened? And it's doing it right now. Count your blessings and your profits. Do whatever you want. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. Make up your own mind. But that thing shot up a lot already. How much farther can it go? You be the judge. Looks like it's hitting resistance to me, though. What's up, Elias? Good to see you. Lou D-O-double-G, my friend. What's up, brother? Ain't seen you in a minute. Singapore, okay. Don't know if it's early to say, but are we going to take a look at AVAX? Yeah, we can. Check out DOT, please. Well, we got a lot of charts coming in. I don't know if we're going to have time to get to all these. FTMs, I don't know if we have time for all these. We're going to come back tomorrow and do some more stuff too, by the way. So we'll be back at tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So let's get to some of them. Someone else mentioned another one. Let me see. All right, so we did Render. I might as well look at AVAX. Off to AVAX we go. All right, still stuck under the 100-day moving average here, right in line with Bitcoin. If we pull a fib, try to see where our targets are here. We're stuck in the 382 to 236 zone right here, trapped. We really need Bitcoin to pull this one out of the gutter because it can't get moving by itself, it appears. 200 moving average is sitting right at Sniper's Alley right now. A breakout here would move us up pretty high. RSI already kind of touched overbought one time. Stochastic RSI is pointing down. Be careful. We are still over the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA. But overall, look how far down we are. And we're still in a downtrend, everybody. Don't get ahead of yourself. We are still in a downtrend. No matter how you want to pull that line, we're not over it yet. So take a breath and relax. Short-term ups do not mean bull markets. Breathe, everybody. Relax. Relax. My son used to not be able to say the word relax. He said lax. So he used to lay back and go, relax. I miss those times, man. Good times. By the way, one has the flu, so be thinking about him. He stayed home from school today, passed out on the living room floor. Right? He was sleepy. He was sitting there watching his iPad, and next thing I know, he was gone. He was laid out. I was like, bless his heart. He's done for. He went to bed early, too. He never goes to bed early. Boys, they don't go to bed early. They want to play. Anyway, FTM has broken short-term trend here. I'm sorry, long-term trend, or it appears to have anyway. If we pull this up to here, maybe it didn't. Maybe it's stuck dead under. So be very careful. Walk softly. You're over the 50 and the 821 EMA, but you're stuck under the 100, and you may be stuck under this trend, depending on how you pull it. All right. Tough call there. I don't really want to say yes or no either way because I'm not in this one, and I don't really have any allegiance to FTM at all. I will say it's done absolutely nothing near the bottom here, and I kind of expect this thing to jog right more. If it wants to come up, it's got a ton of room back to resistance, which is all the way up at, or I'm sorry, heavy resistance, which is all the way back up at $1. Now, I'm not saying it's going to go there. That's outrageous. Maybe one day, but not anytime soon. Ultimately, this thing is going to get trapped by that 200 moving average that's rolling down right there. And that 100-day moving average is kind of capping off on the price right there. You can't get through that stuff easily. It ain't going to break easy. And if it does, it'll come back and retest it, and then you'll get a re-entry. All right? So think about this stuff every time you pull the chart up. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't panic. Don't get emotional. Emotions make you lose money. Dot. What's up, Darcy, by the way? Good to see you. I try to say hey to everybody. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, short-term trend broke, long-term trend holding. Still stuck under the 100 and the 200, just like FTM. This thing is almost a mirror image. About some pivots real quick, just to give a gander. You are over the pivot, but you're just sitting there doing nothing. Pivots are very tight. If it does come in and start moving well, this one might get volatile because it's done nothing. All right. I just need to see it break a little bit more barriers here before I would give it any heavy credence. It's so far down. And just because it's way down doesn't mean buy. It can infinitely go to zero. There are tons of charts that have done it. So be careful. What time is the Fed meeting today? 2 p.m. Eastern, like Educated Dummy said. He is correct. That's in 25 hours. No, wait a minute. 13 hours. 13 hours, right? Roughly 13 hours. That's when the federal meeting minutes and rate hikes will be announced. And we'll be watching closely. I mean, we're gonna have our eyes on it to see what happens. Whatever happens, either way, we'll be watching close because that's what we do. We watch this stuff. So, one more. Let's look at Ethereum real quick. Ethereum has outperformed Bitcoin, as it often does. And I'm saying it often does. But again, this one's actually in a better spot. Like I said, it's over the 100. This one's already done what I think Bitcoin may do eventually, which is slowly work its way up over the 100 moving average and get stuck under the 200. Then we'll reassess when it gets here. Now, if you look at the RSI on Ethereum, it already kind of ran up and double topped right here into overbought. Not great. I would expect a pullback or at least to get stuck under the 200 right here. If it keeps running up here and going up and up and up, higher and higher on the RSI here, it's really using up all of its juice. And I don't want to see that happen. Seems a little too early to be using up all your juice. Stochastic RSI looks like it may fade back more, one step at a time. All right. The stochastic RSI does move much faster than the regular RSI, so that's part of the game with it. Would rates be baked into the markets now? There's an argument to be made for that, Don. Absolutely. Some people say yes, some people say no. If you ask me, typically yes, but you're always going to have people who panic about it and always people who act stupid about it. So it isn't like you can control it either way. So don't try to. You can't control it. You have no ability to stop it or start it. So roll with the punches, right? So that's been 30 minutes. Just like that. It goes by quick, doesn't it? That's right, it does. Thank you all for coming. Please go to 786unlimited.com. 2 free months of Discord. All you have to do is sign up, follow the links, and jump on in there. And it's free till December. $16 a month after that. Is that so much? No. Elon's charging $8 for the Blue Bird. I'm going to be getting the Blue Bird because it's only $8 a month, which is one fancy coffee per day at Starbucks. Don't tell me you don't have the money because you already blow the money on that anyway. Only now, if you come in our Discord, you get a wealth of knowledge. You get to be amongst many, many, many smart people, people who are much smarter than me, and tons and tons and tons of charts and information. If you don't like it, you can leave anytime. That's the way this works. And there's no obligation. You can leave anytime you want. Thank you all for coming. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern. Be ready. We'll be on here. We'll be on here when the meeting minutes come out, won't we? So let's be watching closely. Thank you all. I'll see y'all on the next one. Leave you with this. In the late, great, notorious B.I.G.'s words, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. I appreciate that. Sky's the limit, y'all. See y'all on the next stream. Peace.